Blarla.
Hello peeps and welcome to Rust. I'm Blarla and we are back on the Yogscast server. It's new map and we're now playing on the new update. We have literally just joined. We are all manically running around like naked men, doing our thing. The map isn't quite as we were expecting it to be. It's similar, but a little different. It's odd. It is odd. Did I get those? I'm not sure. Not sure. And what else? Oh, and we were told that we'd probably keep our blueprints. So we all spent last night hunting blueprints like crazy people, only to discover that nope, there are no blueprints. We do not have them. They are all gone. So it really is new beginnings. It's very cold here, isn't it? This is all new. The fact that all this is really cold. It wasn't like this before on the map, and this wasn't here, and it is. It's a bit different, but a lot of it is still the same. It's very odd, very odd. There was, I believe, a biome update, so that's probably why the map isn't quite as we expected. We never got the opportunity to show you everything that was going on at SHIZWAH after the last episode, but things did change. Lots of paintings got created, indeed they did. We had a few people, not just Andy. I mean, we've already seen Omni's and we saw Sips's painting, but Thrillhouse and I did paintings, and CJ also came and did a painting as well. I did record these paintings before the server was wiped, luckily, so that we can see the masterpieces. You know, CJ did a beautiful space, Sips in space, lots of dongers flying around as well, which is just great. Andy did an amazing Mona Lisa painting, and he also did Monet's self-portrait, which I just loved. Probably my favourite, that Monet painting. God, loved it. Thrillhouse had a little corner where he did like a Sipsco take on the Campbell's soup and Picasso and that. So that was like his corner. And then I did Monet's Haystacks at Dawn, or my rendition of it. And I also did a Sipsco dirt block because you know, you can't forget your roots. And Andy did another Monet painting, those beautiful sunflowers, stunning painting. I think I quite like Monet's art, to be honest, and Andy just does such a fine job of recreating those. Andy started a huge painting upstairs, but, you know, it wasn't around long enough. So Sipsco was short-lived. We enjoyed it while it lasted, and I think probably all the paintwork killed Andy. I think he just exhausted by the end of it all. But I have a plan for a new building, not Sipsco, something else, that will be in our new town, and Andy and others will be welcome to come along and paint paintings, fill the walls, cover the walls in lots of artwork. It'll be great. I'm really looking forward to it. It is bloody cold here. You see, now when we picked this spot before, it wasn't icy like this. There wasn't snow. It's far too cold here and I'm naked. What can I make? I think we shall make that. We shall make that. We need to get something on. Something needs to go on. Oh, look, it's not done. There we go. Probably a bit of a slow episode today because it's the new beginnings. It's just gathering resources. Currently just trying to get a small hut up and going. We've got a couple of people joining us. We are going to have some spaces available though. We want probably a minimum of 10 people joining us. Including us, 10 including us, probably. 5 are confirmed. 2 are a little up in the air. You know, so because of the whitelist problems, here we go. We are just going to get this basic structure down. Oh yes. Knowing that there's probably going to be potentially 5 of us living in it. Oh, I'm out. Potentially 5 of us living in it for a while. You know, so we're going to have to get a tool shed in there and whatnot. Look, is that hemp? Oh my god, we just need so much cloth. It is so cold here. Hopefully, though, the fact that this is a really cold place, because this is a really cold place, it might just put people running here and settling off. It might put them off for a bit. So hopefully giving us enough time to be utterly crazy and set up in a snow biome and have our little wintry town. Thrillhouse and I have been working on plans. Most of it you will see as it goes. We're hiding the location for now, just while we get the place reasonably secure, which is going to take a little bit longer now because we lost all of our blueprints, which is a bit of a shame. I don't know. Once we manage to get our clan together and everybody in this building and securing that, we can have a little meeting and decide what everybody is going to be doing to help bring... Oh, shit. To help bring our plans together. What have I done? What have I done here? Oh, should we drink some of that? Look, I'm thirsty. Come on, drink all that. Yes, here we go. We've not come up with names yet, but for our town or for our people or anything at the moment. I'd like them to be the Peeps, the Peep Army. I don't think Thrillhouse is really feeling that though. Here we go. Right, okay, let's get the roof. It's starting to get dark, which is a little bit sucky. We're going to need to put the tool shed, I think probably in here. Oops. Let's see in here then. So have we can build the tool shed. Got nowhere to put all this stuff. Here we go. So let's craft the tool shed. We're also going to need to craft 2 doors. Again, don't know where they're going to go. Let's just drop that. Oh look, the bottle went inside there. Look. Thrillhouse messaged me a moment ago saying that he has 2 sleeping bags. So that is an amazing start, right? That is an amazing start. We're going to need to get a lock on the door. We're just waiting for everything to craft and do its thing. Here we go. Look, tool shed. Authorize. Look at that. Look at that. No messing. Getting it done. Getting it done. We'll sort out... oh, no. Doors are not supposed to open outwards. It's ridiculous. Some people say, yes, it should. No, the way doors work is not... Doors don't work that... They're supposed to work that way. Thrillhouse, you are alive and well. There's some cloth in this chest if you need to make... Yeah, I haven't got it upgraded to wood yet, but you know.
That's fine. I've got 280 cloth with me, so I'll just make myself some clothes and put the spare down.
Fantastic, yeah, there's 70 in there. There's a spare key in the small box for you as well. I also made you some tools, some basic tools, if you wanted them.
There you go, you have a sleeping bag now.
You've bagged it, okay, great, thank you. If we move away from the fire where it's cold, it's been really hard. This is the hardest it's ever been, trying to survive in a snow biome so suddenly. We survived our first night! in our little hut. It was bitterly cold. We huddled by the fire, where we actually managed to get quite a bit of comfort. We did a bit of swimming to get here as well, so we weren't just cold, we were also wet. It's just not a good combo at all. So Thrillhouse has gone out to collect lots of wood and to kill animals. We're very keen to get a furnace going so we can start smelting metal ASAP, so that we can make better clothes, you know, hoodies and things and proper shoes. And so we need to get that going really, really quickly, and we need wood to burn. I'm out grabbing stone, sulfur and metal. We're going to upgrade our little hut straight to stone. We're going to skip the wood. We're going to skip the old wood part. Despite the server being rammed, this place is deserted, and I think the fact that it is snow is probably what's helping us. I don't know how many people spawned around this area. Barry did tweet the map with lots of spawn bits, but this bit of the map was actually cut off of his picture. But it did look like that not many people were spawning, if any. I only had a very quick glance at it. In the snow regions, I suppose it makes sense to not have loads of people, you know, starting in the snow region, because it's very, very challenging. But Thrillhouse and I, you know, we're like balls to the wall. We want the challenge. Bring it on, bitches. Oh, airdrop. Wonder how many people are going to be getting their asses KOS'd underneath that flight path. Probably quite a few. I'm pretty sure the orcs are out there, and even though this map has just started, I bet they've got bloody guns already. They've probably got armour on the lot. I do actually have the Rust map, and I do share locations with some of the orc members both ways. And you would say, oh, that's really great, so you can go and see your friends, you know, pop in on them, you know where they are type thing. Which is true, but I think in all fairness, like, I know where anti-flip is on the map at all times. And if anything, I use it so I know which areas to avoid. Once everything's up and running and other people have had time to settle, I do plan to venture out and visit other peeps, see what they're up to and places that they've built. It's something I wanted to do on the previous server but never got the opportunity or the time to do it. And there was a couple of really, really great places. Pirate Bay, I really liked. Never got to meet the person who made it. I'm not even sure of their name, but I loved it. And then somebody, I think was it Stobez? A name like that. Built this beautiful, quaint, in fact, might be the word that I would use, quaint little village thing. Loved it. In fact, I have literally pinched his house design and used it as the basis of my own. Look at it, our little hut out there in the blistering snow. One day that will be our settlement, out in the snow. I never settle in snow biomes. This will probably be one of the first for me. Not in Minecraft or anything have I ever thought, yeah, snow. That is exactly where I want to be. Never has that happened. Right, let's get in here. So now, because I've never really done snow biomes, right, in this place, is it that, like, what, we're in here and we're getting colder and colder and colder, are we? 3%, 3 degrees Celsius, 2. Right, so if we start upgrading everything to stone, will it make everything in here warmer? Surely this would be warmer and everything, right? Oh my god, look at it out here. I mean, it's just crazy, isn't it? Thrillhouse, I assume, is out there killing boars, deer, horses, hopefully not getting mauled by bears or wolves, so that he can come back with lots of fat. I am going to try and survive. You know, because as I've mentioned before, I tend to do this thing where I just starve. Particularly throughout early gameplay, I just starve and slowly gather all the bones and sort of fat and all that sort of stuff. But, you know, you're not supposed to play like that, are you? So I'm going to give this a jolly good go. Not only have I decided to give this a jolly good go, but I've decided to do it in a snow biome.
I think at the moment we're probably going to be okay, because I don't think anyone's going to want to settle up here in the snow.
I know what you mean. Maybe if we do concentrate on getting the tower going that you were talking about, if we start slowly working on that, we would probably then be in a better situation to bully people away from the area that try, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, we'll focus on that then.
I'm going to lay the foundation now.
Yeah. Okay.
Where do you want to put it? Here, right next to the building?
Well, no, because this is supposed to have that house coming off of it here, you know. So leaving room for that, it's going to.
So here?
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, it's around here, isn't it? Yeah. Amazing. Right, I'm going to go and collect resources. I'll just grab anything I can find and see. So, one of the first structures, probably one of the most important structures, is going to be a very comprehensive, well-defensible tower, which will have a snipper-riffle area at the top so that we can snipe people, and it's probably going to have most spawn points in there and all that sort of jazz. So he is starting the process of building that tower. This tower is going to be, like I say, really, really important. Ultimately, we don't want to rely on the tower for everything. That's rubbish. But initially, while we're getting set up, we haven't claimed all this land. And we're not going to want people to settle here. So while we're not an aggressive people, if you settle right by us, we will burn your shit to the ground. And hunt you like an animal. So we don't want... You know, we need to keep our land as we want it, so that we can build our little town as we want it. Now, we're not going to need masses and masses of space, and we certainly don't need all of this sort of... It's not quite an island, but it's sort of like an island. We're certainly not going to need the whole lot of it. I mean, we don't want it to end up like the last Sipsville. From a distance, Sipsville actually looked really quite nice, but up close and personal, it was just an absolute mess of build rights and abandoned buildings, poorly built buildings, patchwork buildings. There's going to be none of that. In our pretty small town, with a few key buildings to make it look nice and not just a tower base. You know, and we may relax. Sort of in the future. Sort of how close people can settle in the future, but until we've got our walls up and stuff, no, settling here is going to be a really bad idea. Once we've got to a certain position setting up this place that Thrillhouse and I are doing, and other people are sort of getting settled and stuff like that, I do plan to walk around the server, walk around this rusty world, and visit people, you know, visit the peeps, see what they're up to, try and make a bunch of allies. I'm sure we'll be allied with the Rad Bears. I can't see that being a problem. I'm thinking if we can get hold of banners, it'd be really great that once we've got our wall and gates up, that we could put banners outside of all the places that we are allied with, you know, get all their logos up there. Andy is joining our team, so we're going to have, you know, probably the best artist on the server. That is out for debate. The jury is out on that one. Like, he's my favourite artist. There could be some other amazing artists out there in the Rusty world of Barry's server, and they've just been untapped, and I simply don't know about them. And if that's the case, I apologise. You know, keep that sort of Sipsfield thing going in respect of the artwork. We going to be setting up. We're not going to have Sipsco. But I want to set up like a pub. We still want the grill house, right? Still want the grill house, and we've still got Andy. So, you know, we still want somewhere for him to put all of his artwork, and we want people to come and see it. Like a tourist attraction, right? So, what I'm thinking is a pub. A pube. And in there we will sell our grill house donger meat. But we will also get Andy to cover the walls of it in his stunning artwork. And I think this pub is going to be called name directly pinched from a Hat Films video, which was called the Jolly Todger. It was called Jolly Todger. And you know, oh look, there's a bridge there. Did Thrillhouse make this? Did Thrillhouse make that? I don't know. I'll have to ask him. He probably did. Yeah, so I want the bar to be called the Jolly Todger, I think. I think it's a fantastic name. I'm going to come and watch you do it, just for shits and giggles. Oh, look at it in here. It's exciting. God, Jesus. Is that an armoured door? You don't piss around.
Yeah. I'm not making one of those shitty sheet metal
Is that our
doors.
door? Did someone just knock at our door? I think someone just knocked at our door.
Who's there?
The boogeyman.
Oh, look who it is.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Look who it is.
God, haven't you got, like, your own place to be building? So you can see here, we got the beginnings of the towers, the tower. There'll be a snipper riffle thing at the top of this. There'll also be an awful lot of other stuff in here. I'm not going to be able to upgrade much of this to stone at the moment. I've got what I've got, and that's it really. And then I'll have to go out when it gets light again, I think. That's the last one at the moment. Yeah, I think I've done all the external foundations to stone. But as you can see, there's no roof on it yet. And it's got this sort of honeycomb thing going on, and all this will be upgraded. Eventually this building will be metal. But for the moment, if we could just get the ground floor and its inner workings upgraded to stone, that would be amazing initially. Yes, it would. Right to sleep so that I can be fresh tomorrow and build loads more.